when we do it with other people. So don't do it alone. There's nothing saying that you have to. Buddy up with somebody, take that bold step and invite them. It's a nice safe place to practice your inviting skills. Invite them to join you. Invite another coach to partner up with you and do this together. And then there are tons and tons of different ways that you can go about actually getting people to join your group. I have been using an event page to be able to click that invite option. You can actually invite people directly to the event, and just been saying, hey there, sorry, I can't tell who's joining me. Melinda, hey girl. So you can actually invite them through that event page and put in a little description about what you're going to be doing. Make a quick, I'm talking quick. It does not have to be fancy. Use PicMonkey, use Canva. Canva is great because it has like these preset sort of templates that you can use and just kind of tweak a little bit. Make a very quick event cover page that gives some of the information. So have it say the dates, have it say in like bullet points what you're going to be doing. So mine almost always say something to the effect of meal planning, fitness, mindset, and community, because those are the things that I really drive hard on when I'm inviting people to my groups. But quick. Do not let that take more than 5 minutes. If it's taking more than 5 minutes, just stop. Get it done. Get the information on there. It does not have to be the most beautiful event cover that you've ever seen. But that's important. It can be something that just gives people information really briefly. Then also do a description of the group. Talk a little bit. It doesn't have to go into everything, but talk a little bit about what you're going to be doing in the group. If you have a theme, you can have the event cover and the description kind of match the theme. We're doing a back to school theme, and we're just going to kind of have the steps involved to sort of mimic, like, gather your supplies and look over your syllabus, which could be the meal plan or the workout calendar or whatever. You can do a theme, or you don't have to. It's really not a big deal. Don't stress over those detail things. Just get the event page up, make sure people know when you're starting, and start inviting to that event page. You can say click like, or click going, or click interested if you'd like more information. And then you can follow up with those people. So those people are already saying, hey, I think I want to join you. So it's not quite as intimidating as that sort of cold invite. You kind of put that hey girl out there by inviting them and saying, yeah, I'm thinking about you. When I'm talking about joining my challenge group, I'm thinking about you. So put that out there, invite through that event link or that event page, and then start messaging people. Start conversations with the people who say that they're going or that they're interested, or that like posts about your upcoming challenge group. And then just start the conversation with them. Say, hey, thank you so much for your support. I'm getting ready to do this new challenge group. And really what I'm looking for is people to help hold me accountable as I hold them accountable. We can work on our fitness goals together, and we can just have a lot of fun doing this together. It doesn't have to be like super intimidating. I still get intimidated sometimes too. So don't worry if you're still in that place. Just keep doing it. Fear and exhilaration feel the same. So the things that get you those kind of emotions, you'll know what I mean? Those are the same neurochemicals. I'm a pharmacist, by the way, if you don't know that about me. So the neurochemistry of some of those things really get my blood pumping. I get exhilarated thinking about them. But fear and exhilaration feel the same. So things that get you excited and things that get you scared make your body release a lot of the same chemicals. So if you fear inviting, rename that. Say, I'm excited to invite. This is exhilarating. It's a fun experience. And just think about the fun that you're having doing what you're doing and knowing that you want to share that with people. Okay, I'm getting a little bit off track. Do your event page, invite to that. Follow up with the people who say that they're going or that they're interested, and talk about their goals. Just talk to them. Talk to them the way you would want somebody to talk to you. Ask them questions. I've got a great Google Doc with questions that I'll share in the link below this video. And you don't have to ask them all, but it's a great way to really start digging deep and start having people thinking about more than just getting skinny. There's one girl that's driving me insane right now that all she talks about is getting skinny. And I'm like, girl, it's got to be bigger than that, because skinny is not enough. So we're working through that, and I'm trying to get her to dig a little bit deeper and figure out why, what is so attached to this skinny feeling that she has, that she's trying so hard to get back there. So ask them questions, just talk to them. And then at some point, when you've sort of identified some things they're struggling with and what their goals are, you just kind of connect those. So the challenge pack is the thing that connects the dots between the struggle and the solution. So it's that solution that goes between, you know, where they are and where they want to be. Because we know that the challenge pack is the best way to get people results. So don't be afraid to offer that. It is an incredible deal, and we've only been guaranteed that $160 price through the end of August. So push really hard with that. And if you need to have that information to share, say that, you know, this is on sale through the end of this month, and then we don't know after that if it's going back up to the $199. But as far as we know right now, that's the deal. So it's okay to sort of use that to create a little bit of urgency. What else? Oh, it's fun to do, if you've ever tried a Google Doc or a Google form, sometimes that can be a little bit less intimidating way for people to let you know that they're interested in a group. You can create a really quick Google form, and I can do a shareable link to the one that I use too. It's very similar to one that Miranda has done in the past. People can get on there and fill out that Google form without anybody knowing. Nobody in their newsfeed, none of their friends see that they are interested in a weight loss group or a health and fitness group or a mindset group or whatever it is. Nobody has to know. And so if they're very private about this struggle or about this journey, then nobody has to know that they're interested if they just want to fill out that Google Doc. Or the Google form, So that's a really helpful thing for people to be coming to you saying, yes, I'm interested. Let's talk more. So maybe consider that. What else? So really, all that we do in our challenge groups, we like to, Amy Hoffman has just set up an incredible template for us. Not a real, like, I can't share it. It's just a thing. It's a pattern. It's what we do. We have a rhythm to our groups. So we do an encouraging post every morning. Sometimes this is straight from the challenge group guides within my challenge tracker app. If you have not seen those, if you don't know where they live, Google my challenge tracker app, Coach Portal. And there's a YouTube video. It's super short, and it will tell you exactly how to find that information. But there's one for every program, and there's even a multi-program. So you can pull information from that. We use a lot of screenshotted Pinterest pretty things, but it's just sharing our heart each morning and saying, you know, hey, God created you with this incredible body that's capable of so much. Just be willing to try. It's whatever's on our heart that morning. That's what we share. Sometimes I'll plan out my posts. You can even use a post library. If you've run past groups in the My Challenge Tracker app, there's a post library that you're building, so that you're building a sort of a backlog of posts that you can pull from for future groups. So just know that that's a resource that you're building the more and more groups you run in the My Challenge Tracker app. But we share something encouraging in the morning, something to get people going. Sometimes throughout the day, we'll just share about our water and ways to get that in, or something cool about Shakeology that we love, or different time management tools and how to get your workout in. Even what we're eating throughout the day. Just share your life with people. Anything that you would share on social media that has anything to do with your fitness journey, you can share directly into your group as well. Even more so, like, think that on crack. Be very open, very vulnerable within your group. Share your struggles. You're the coach, but you don't have to be perfect. There's nothing saying that you can't get on there and say, you guys, I had a terrible day. No, we don't want to be the constant downer, so always find that silver lining. But it's okay to not be perfect. when you're the coach. That actually just lets other people know that it's okay to not be perfect, and you don't have to quit just because you had a bad day. So we start the day with an encouraging post. We try to kind of keep some things rolling throughout the day, posting our workouts and our Shakeology. And then every night we do a check-in. And you can do this, or you can just do a weekly check-in. It's totally up to you on what you want to do. But we found that daily check-ins work great for our challengers. And again, this is something that Amy Hoffman set up, so I'm trying to give credit where credit is due. We check in on personal development because we want our challengers doing personal development as well. We've seen the change it's made in our lives, and we want them to have that. So we have them check in on personal development, water, meal plan, workout, and Shakeology. And so that just helps us stay on track. We check in every day for 21 days, and then we take 7 days off and start again. What else? Oh, something that I love to do, and I need to get back on track with doing it more often, is have my challengers do coaching activities. So, challenge them to, we did it once with a hashtag. Find a hashtag, search it on Facebook and Instagram before you decide to use it, but come up with some hashtag. One that we did was "My goals are bigger than." And we challenged everyone in the group to share on their social media, my goals are bigger than, and then they shared a post about their health and fitness goals or their life goals, their financial goals, anything like that. And what the obstacles were that they're facing and how that reminded them that their goals are bigger than their obstacles. And then what we did at the end of the week, we did it just for, I think 5 days. And at the end of that week, we searched the hashtag, and every time we found that hashtag from a group member, they got an entry into a giveaway. But what they didn't even realize that they were doing is that they're doing a coaching activity. They're sharing their journey on social media. We also encourage them to go live. We do a Facebook group kind of in tandem with the Mind Challenge Tracker app. So anytime we do introductions, we encourage them to go live. Again, it's just one of those coaching activities, something to help them get more comfortable with that. So that when we have those rock star coaches who are using that hashtag, they're going live and talking about what's going on with them, then we can go to them and say, "Hey girl, you know, you're doing a lot of what I do as a coach. You're just not getting paid for it." So that's a great way. Have them do those little coaching activities. And if you aren't sure what those are, just think about what you do each day. Ask them to do it in a really non-threatening way, not something that says, "Hey, I do this as a coach, you should do it too," because that can feel intimidating. Maybe they're not ready to take that title of coach yet. But if you can get them engaging in the activities that we do each day, personal development included, then that shift over to being a coach is going to be a lot easier for them. A, they get a discount on their products, but B, they can start to have people in their lives joining them and seeing the transformation, and that continues to be a motivator for me. Our Shift Shop results in our group were incredible, and that just motivates me to keep going and to keep inviting people to this life-changing experience. You've got to continue to provide value and things that people need. And so if you provide value in your groups every day, any tips, anything that you found useful, I think we're even going to start back with we did like a weekly Q&A that was live. I'm kind of debating, we may want to try switching that to Zoom. Just because I use ABC a lot, can you tell? Anyway, I need some more practice with Zoom. I don't feel super confident with how it works, and so that's a great way to practice. Is to do a weekly Zoom call with your challengers. That gives them an opportunity to use Zoom as well, so that if they do become a coach, then they're a little bit more confident with that as a way to communicate with people. But it also is a way that you can sort of be in the same room with your people. I know we're spread all over the country. Maybe you even have challengers in Canada. We're getting ready to spread to the UK. So we're pretty far apart, but that's a way for us to come together in one space and actually communicate and interact with one another. A lot of times the questions are the same. They're often about meal planning. They're about time management. They're about what personal development books to read. So they're often the same, but that's okay. We'll have different coaches lead the call, and it's just a different perspective every time. But that's a great way for everyone to sort of come together and just meet together a little bit and kind of form that community. It's a great place for challengers to get their questions answered, and just for us as a group to sort of unite a little bit. So that's a really fun thing that we do.